YouTube! You ever, like, start streaming? Well, okay, I guess a lot of people don't stream. You ever just, like, are about to start something that involves your voice, and then you just have the world's biggest sneezing fit? Because that's how my past few minutes have been. That's the way to start the stream. Hey everyone, my name is Lex7DX. Welcome to another stream. I'm doing today's monthly Yu-Gi-Oh session because I like to play Master Duel. And, apparently people are watching it. It seems to be about as popular as everything else I do, and I love doing it. Starting my Yu-Gi-Oh journey back in February has been actually a lot of fun. So I've been really enjoying it. I've been enjoying being able to kind of chronicle it once a month. I think like once a month is a nice sweet spot, unless like people really want to see more, in which case I'm down to do more. Let me switch over to the actual thing. There we go. Hi. Like, if people want to see more, I'm down. Let me make sure I turn the actual game audio on this time, because I won't forget like I did last time. Yeah, I was torn between doing this or the Link's Awakening randomizer, but I kind of figured it's probably better if we get the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff done now, because I'm probably going to get Master 1 this week is kind of the goal. So once you hit Master 1, the games kind of lose a lot of their stakes, and I think it's not nearly as exciting to stream it or like do anything with it. So I kind of figured it's probably best to get it out of the way now. Also, because I just, for whatever reason, like right after I stream it seems to be where I'm like at my best. Like I just seem to have really good luck after I stream a deck. I don't know. It's really weird how it just kind of keeps working out that way. And yesterday I was at Master 2 of this deck yesterday, and then I had like 5 games in a row, and I went second and just drew no hand traps and just horrible matchups against the floodgates that just completely solo this deck, and it was just like, oops, there's a sign that the game is telling me you're not allowed to hit Master 1 until you stream the deck. So I've decided that I must stream in order to hit Master 1, apparently. So we're going to do that. And if it fails and I don't do well, I don't care. I already hit Master 2. The difference between Master 2 and Master 1, besides street cred that I do not remotely care about, is 200 gems. Like, okay, it's 2 packs. It's not the end of the world if I don't get it, so I'm not going to be super fussed if I don't get it. So if I end up tanking... Oh my god, my voice is like actually messed up because I had, like I said, I just... Something I ate apparently like triggered the heck out of my allergies. I think I have to be allergic to something, because like there are times I eat and I just have like the world's like sniffliest nose and sneezy fits, and I have never been able to narrow down what it is, because it's not a serious one. But there is something that apparently if I eat it, I have never been able to figure out what. I've never been able to narrow it down. But right now my nose is dying, so if I sound awful, that's why. Hopefully it should clear up in a little bit, so... But just a disclaimer if I sound as weird as I kind of do in my head right now. Anyway. And now that I can barely talk because of this running nose, because my nose is big for something I eat is not sitting well with me. But while I'm doing that, let me explain Spright, which is going to be a cluster. Okay, so this deck is about level 2s. Level 2s are the name of the game. Oh, also speaking of the event, I haven't finished it, so the deck I've been playing is just the loner deck, because I didn't really have a good water wind that I really wanted, and nothing I really wanted to go out of my way to build using URs, because I don't want to. So I've just been doing the loner, and the loner's fine. So I might just, if we want to take a break, we might do some games with the loner deck just to show how that loner deck works if you want to get through the event without having to like spend for anything. Because the Ice Barrier loner deck is fine. It's not great, but it's fine, and it's not like the games have any actual stakes there anyway. Nothing happens if you lose, so that deck kind of saved the event for me, because otherwise I was kind of like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, breathe, focus. My nose is dying, and it's the worst time to try to talk. Okay, let's explain Spright. So this deck is about level 2s, rank 2s, and link 2s. In fact, the cards in it often will restrict you to level 2s, rank 2s, and link 2s. So you kind of have to play mostly all of those. But in return, you get a very interesting engine that can put a lot of material out and make a very wide board of interactions. Or just really can actually do a decent job OTKing going second. Also, the deck can run Zeus. And Zeus is fun. And it even has a new cool animation. And it looks pretty dope. And life is good. I feel like maybe... Hang on. Maybe the volume is a touch loud right now. It's not too bad. I'm going to turn it down just a slight bit for my own sake. There we go. Okay. So yeah. First of all, we'll go over the quintessential part of the deck, of the things that the deck is named after, the sprites. Also, by the way, yes, I got two. In crafting this deck, I got 2 royal rares. Yes. Always exciting. I actually don't have many royal rares because a lot of them were just kind of so bad that I just dusted them for the free UR. Like, I don't need... I know people are going to be angry that I dusted this. I don't need a royal rare Regeki because you literally get 1 for free, and I have 2, and you can only do up to 2, and... A royal rare spell card doesn't do much for me because it doesn't even stay on the board. And a main deck piece, like royal rare extra deck cards are dope because you're guaranteed to use them. Royal rare spell cards especially are like, I don't know about that one, Chief. Anyway, yeah, you can do stuff outside of 2s, but you do have to do before starter or gigantic. And mostly you could if you're going to go into Zeus and you're using gigantic, you have to make sure not to use this ability. Okay, so the Sprite package. All of them, basically, if you already control level 2, rank 2, or a level or rank 2. I didn't realize it doesn't actually work with link 2s. Oh, interesting. It doesn't usually come up anyway, because you're usually specialing them willy-nilly regardless. You can special summon them. So all of them have that ability. Running 2 blue, 2 jet, 2 red, 1 carrot. Blue, when special summon, adds a sprite from your deck to your hand. Monster. Jet adds a sprite, spell, or trap from your deck to your hand. And then red is a monster negate by tributing another level rank or link 2. If you tribute an extra deck monster, you destroy it. And carrot is the same as red except for spells and traps. So you have a searcher, a monster negate, and a spell negate. So it's a nice little package of just little guys that kind of get your engine going. If you can special summon blue, you can then search jet, which searches starter, which searches another one. So on and so forth. You could start with jet to search starter, to get blue, to get red, or carrot. There's a whole slew of plays you can do. If you can get the engine going, it's really hard to stop once it gets going. It's just sometimes, especially going second, you can have trouble getting the engine going. That's really the deck's biggest weakness from what I've seen so far. To help get the engine rolling, we have a couple other level 2 packages. We have Dark Beckoning Beast, and one of the reasons I wanted to build this deck, besides the fact that Gigantic Sprite and Spright Alpha are just good generic cards to have anyway, is the fact that Nightmare Throne makes the Dark Beckoning Beast package a lot better. Note that I'm not running U-Bells. You can run the U-Bell package. I've opted not to, and I'll explain my reasoning for that later. I think there's pros and cons to it. I am debating trying the U-Bell package again, but I'll explain the reasoning later. But essentially, Nightmare Throne is just there to search Dark Beckoning Beast so that we literally have 6 starters, and then an Open the Spirit Gates is kind of a 7th kind of starter, but not really. You really, in this deck, prefer to have the Dark Beckoning Beast over the Spirit Gates, if you can. Because also, like, a lot of decks will assume it's U-Belt and try and negate the Dark Beckoning Beast, and often you don't really necessarily care as much as just getting the level 2 body out in the field. But yeah, Dark Beckoning Beast can basically start your entire combo by itself. All you really need is a Dark Beckoning Beast, and you can pop off, because you do Dark Beckoning Beast, search Spirit Gates, get another Dark Beckoning Beast, normal summon the second Dark Beckoning Beast, go into a Gigantic Sprite, and if you can get a Gigantic Sprite and resolve it, you are off to the races of this deck. Speaking of going off to the races of Gigantic Sprite, that's why we're running a Hero Kid, because if you special summon Hero Kid, you can special summon all the other Hero Kids. And that's 3 level 2s to make Link monsters and rank 2s. It is a ton of material. So, also, if you open up a Hero Kid and you have Dark Beckoning Beast, you can open the Spirit Gates to discard the Hero Kid and revive it later with Spright Elf. And then, in terms of other main deck stuff, 1 Gamma Burst for going second and just finishing people off really easily, because 1400 attack to all your level 2s will often kill it if you can get any sort of board established. And I've decided to run Spright Double Cross as an alternate option to search with Spright, especially if you start with starter, or and you're going first still, and it's a pretty good trap. Taking control of a monster or basically sucking up as material is a really, really good interaction, because can take removal that does not involve giving them the card back in any way, be it by the hand, be it by destroying, be it by, like, even banishing can sometimes be scary. Taking control of it or putting it as a material is the best way to just hard get rid of a card completely. So that is definitely... It is a very strong effect if you can resolve it. It's not a bad part of an end board if you can do it. It's kind of like the extra search target if we already have search starter or we don't need a starter to do our plays. Otherwise, slew of hand traps. I like Droll in this meta, but maybe I would run if I had a second... I don't have a second Veiler yet. I really need to craft more Veilers, but I just keep getting distracted by other decks. Maybe I should just, like, craft a Veiler. But anyway, maybe I'd run 2 and 2, but I really do like Droll in this meta. Also, Droll helps against Max C, and this deck, despite having 2 Searchers, can do a lot to play through a Droll anyway. You can still make a pretty decent end board just thanks to Hero Kid. Like, I've noticed if they just Droll your search of opening the Spirit Gates off Dark Beckoning Beast, you still can do a lot with that, just going into Spright and then going into Hero Kid. You can still make a decently good board. But yeah, we have, 3 Droll, an effect Veiler, 3 Ash and Nibiru, 3 Imperm, 2 Called By. I don't have Crossout in this deck, I just realized. That's probably a mistake. I don't actually know why. I think I just straight up forgot to put Crossout in the deck. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You know what? I think I'll just run 2 Droll then. Or honestly, I have not ever felt like Nibiru has been good in this meta. I think I'm going to cut Nibiru for it. I think Nibiru has been the worst performing card in this deck. I completely just realized I forgot to put Crossout in. That explains a lot. I didn't even notice that until now. That's really funny. In terms of the extra deck, Spright stuff. Gigantic Spright and Spright Stutter are the locks for the deck. Gigantic Spright will basically let you special summon a level 2 monster for your deck, which can be either Hero Kid to get 2 extra Hero Kids, or Spright Blue in order to start the entire Spright line if you don't have that already. Ultimately, you definitely have the capability, especially if you start with Dark Beckoning Beast, to go into both lines by themselves. And then the other Spright card is Spright Elf, which can reborn a level 2 at a quick effect speed, so you can also do it on the enemy turn. If they have a monster, you can do a 1 rank or link 2 monster instead. Also, targeting, like anything it points to, is protected by targeting effects. So, really insane protection. There's a reason this card is banned in physical play. Probably not because of this deck, probably because it's really good in other decks, but still, there's a reason. It's very good. Oni Bimaru Soul Sweeper is another really good... I forgot to talk about the Melfi cards. We'll get to that when we get to Melfi. This is just really, really strong removal. You need some sort of removal, and Banish is a really good removal. This card, when I first was looking at the deck, I was like, I'm not sure why this card's in here. And then I started playing this deck, I was like, oh my god, I love this card. This card is so good at solving board states and getting to a point where we can lethal with Spright Gamma Burst. So it is really, really strong in my opinion. I have not gotten to use Ninja's Shadow Mosquito yet, but I still think it's definitely a very good card. If you can engineer a board state where all you need to do, where you have not locked yourself, you can technically kill with this card if they have a big enough attack monster. You have enough things to attack into, because you can inflict damage using this card whenever something attacks. So more importantly, can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage from battles involving this card. Namely, you can basically summon this guy, attack into something, it does nothing, go into Downer, go into Zeus. You have a format Zeus, which can wipe the board twice. So this is a good catch-up going second mechanic that you can do with this deck if you need to. Almirage is there for Dark Beckoning Beast plays, especially if you're starting with opening of the Spirit Gates, or you just need to get rid of a Beckoning Beast to unlock this in the first place. It's just there for flexibility for Dark Beckoning Beast plays. Is Cyber Dragon still usable? It's usable. I don't know if it's super good. I've looked into it because I opened a Mega Fleet Dragon. I think it's like, I think you will struggle to get to Master 1 with it, but I do not think it is necessarily a bad, like I think it's okay. I would not put it, like, I'd put this deck at, like, Rogue tier, where it's, like, fringe meta. Cyber Dragon is definitely, like, you're just kind of having for fun, and you're just playing it. There's definitely way better decks out there, but also Cyber Dragon's the kind of deck that Konami will probably continue to support in perpetuity, so I think eventually they'll make it, you know. All it needs is a crazy structure deck like Blue Eyes is getting, and maybe it might be playable someday, but it's okay. There's a structure deck for it, so it's at least relatively cheap in this game compared to some other decks. Okay, back to the explanation. Spright Sprint. Forgot to talk about this boy. He's important. He is both part of your end board because he does have an interaction effect, and also, more importantly, when this card's link summon, you can send a level 2 monster from your deck to your graveyard. This has multiple implications. If you're only starting with Dark Beckoning Beast, you need 2 ways to get into the 2 engines. Giant Sprite can search either Hero Kid and Sprite Blue, but then using the materials from that part of the engine, you can go into Spright Sprint and Spright Elf, and Sprint will send the other part of the engine, say a Hero Kid, and then Spright Elf will reborn it, and you can then go in the other half of your material generating engine for more stuff. And Elf and Sprint end up being part of your end board anyway, so it, you know, it's not a big deal to actually fit that in. Because, yeah, or, you know, if you just have all the parts of the engine, you can dump either the carrot or the red to reborn with the Spright Elf at the start of your opponent's turn as another part of interaction. So, just discarding a level 2 to the grave is very good in this deck for a variety of reasons. We have IP into SP, which is always just a good, like, end board piece of the combo for a couple extra interactions on the opponent's turn. IP can also technically go into Underworld if you need to. This has not come up, but I always like having an option to get rid of unaffected cards, so, you know, I think this is like the most flexible slot of this, so you don't need it, but I do like it. And then we also have the Melfi package, because I do like the Melfi stuff. I wanted to give it a try, and then I got a Royal, and I was like, well, I gotta try now. But it is a few interactions. First of all, Melfi exists to be part of the... Melfi is usually the XZs in an ideal situation where you can use Sprint's effect, where if another monster is special summoned, you can detach a material from an XZ's monster you control, and then return something to the hand. Often that will be the second material off the Melfi. Melfi itself will search a Melfi card, which is going to be Caddy. Caddy then, during the end phase, special summons itself. And then when an opponent normals or specials, it returns it to the hand, searches the penny that can then quick effect special itself, synchro with the Caddy into Herald of the Arclight, which has a, you know, a slight floodgatey sort of thing with causing some banishing effects, and also has an Omni on it. So, mostly the Omni is the best part, but, oh, and then Melfi itself also, if something is returned, can do a very slow negate effect. It doesn't really negate anything when it's, like, on summon effects, but it can do a slow negate, which is good for something like, say, Yubel and stopping their Dark Beckoning Beast, or stopping their... What's the little seed thing called? The other level one? I'm blanking on a deck that I played for, like, 2 months straight, and I can't remember the name of it, but the little seed thing. What the heck is the name of it? And this is bothering me. I'm blanking on the name. What's your name, little guy? Samsara. There we go. Yeah. So you can use that to, like, negate the Samsara, or just any sort of slow negate. You can, like, negate, like, I don't know. If it gets late enough in the turn, you can negate a Promethean Princess, maybe. It also stops an attack, which is nice. So it's like the weakest interaction that we have, but it's still something. So in an ideal end board, you will have one or both of these, or like one or both of these out. You will have the Sprint, Melfi, Herald for 3 other interactions. So one to 2. Another 3 here, up to 3 here. So we'll say like maybe 1.5, 2.5, because the Melfi one's kind of debatable at times. And then you'll have IP into SP for another 2. So you get like 6, 7-ish, somewhere between like 5 to 7 interactions on a full board, which is pretty decent. Decent flexibility, especially if you open starter. That gives you a lot of flexibility for your plays to be able to extend. But as long as you can just stick like one level 2, you can often have extension for days with a decent hand. So you can definitely play around some hand traps as well, which is nice. So it's an interesting deck. I'll go into solo real quick just to like show off the full combo so that I don't have to do it during a game itself. And then we'll get to actually doing games with that. Let's go fight Dark Magician. Let's go fight Dark Magician. That's the loner deck. That's the loner deck. Hey, 1 second. I'm stupid. One sec. I'm stupid. That's the loner deck. Usually when I do this, like, it just defaults to the my deck, but apparently not this time. There's a Live Twin Sprite variant. Because I don't have the Abyss Actor card that's, like, just good at destroying it, I'm not super sold on the Live Twin Sprite one. I think with Nightmare Throne... Oh, I didn't talk about U-Bell. So, U-Bell is interesting. You can get rid of something for another interaction, or I guess you can get rid of like one extra deck card. I guess maybe like the Goddess to fit in a Phantom of U-Bell, and you can try to fit in the U-Bell and the Spirit of U-Bell. The problem is the U-Bell and the Spirit of U-Bell are kind of bricks if you draw, like they're slightly bricks. They're very clunky to work with, essentially. They don't really like fit too well into the game plan, so I can see the reason why you wouldn't want to do it. Let me get a hand where I like full start like the optimal combo here. So I don't know. There's pros and cons. Obviously, Phantom of U-Bell is an insanely strong card if you can get it out, but like often it's just kind of clunky. All right, you know what? Let's see what we can do. This is actually perfect, because let's just see what you can do off just one Dark Beckoning Beast. So just one Dark Beckoning Beast, which we're essentially running 6 copies of thanks to Nightmare Throne. You can go Dark Beckoning. Obviously, you want the sprites in hand also for follow-up when you get negate, because obviously this hand by itself would definitely have issues of being negated. But if this is all you have, you can do the Dark Beckoning Beast. Also, this deck really can't be Nibiru, which is the other reason why I decided to take it out, because I don't really need to cross out Nibiru, because once you use Gigantic Sprite, neither player can special summon anything besides level or rank or link 2s, which means they cannot special summon Nibiru, which means they cannot activate Nibiru's effect. They also can't activate the effect of Spirit of U-Bell. Fun fact. So from here, we can go into either the Sprite line or the Hero Kid line. Both kind of work. We'll just go into the Sprite one for now. So we'll go Sprite Blue into Jet. We'll go Jet into Starter. From here, I can go ahead and just use the Spirit Gates. Just don't need the Trip Tack, I think. I mean, this is against the solo, it doesn't matter. But I think I'd probably discard the Trip there from going first. From there, you can go. You want Sprite Elf to be the one in the extra monster zone. So Sprite Elf. Do not activate Sprite Elf's ability until you do Sprint. Sprite Elf into Sprite Sprint. Sprite Sprint activates the ability, discards the Hero Kid. Sprite Elf will reborn the Hero Kid. Hero Kid goes. Special summons 2 more Hero Kids. From there, we can make an IP. Also, by the way, probably this entire time I should actually have Sprite started out the. At this point, you should probably try to get a red or a carrot out. I like to try to get carrot out if I have to choose between the two, so that I'm not vulnerable to evenly matched. But yeah, try something that's a defensive position because 2000 defense is pretty good. I keep forgetting to do that. Make sure you discard the carrot in this case. You grab the caddy. I can just set everything else face down here. And then end phase, caddy goes. And you end up with a board like this, for example. And I can reborn the carrot using the Spright Elf if I want to, essentially. So now you just have a whole bunch of interactions you can work with here. You know, they get out they special summon something. You can just be like, aha! Let me just attach this hero kid to return that to the hand. And also, there's actually no, I don't want to get rid of this yet, because I want to keep this for a negate, ideally. Sure. It's the solo computer, so like I don't expect them to do anything crazy here. Oh my god, they tribute summoned Dark Magician Girl! I'll just show off this thing here. So Caddy can search Penny, which then triggers the effect of the Melfi, which makes it so this can't attack, it doesn't have an effect. We'll go ahead and just get out the Penny. I should probably have reborn the carrot as well, by now. In fact, I am going to reborn the carrot. But yeah, you can get Omni out with the Herald of the Arclight. We still have Masquerena, which can get rid of a bunch of stuff. We still have the Spright Carrot. There's a lot of different layers of interaction you can work with here. So yeah, I probably should... Actually, so... You don't necessarily want to reborn the carrot until you know what the heck you're playing with, because you can also reborn the blue or the... okay, well... I probably should have IP Masquerena, but I wasn't paying attention. This works. I don't know why they would attack the sprint there, to be honest. Banish their Dark Magician. Because I have 2 Spell Trap interactions, and obviously from here it's just a super easy win. You can go into Elf. Elf can search Jet. I mean, technically I should search blue, but meh. Oop, I meant to search the thing there, but I misclicked. Is this enough? I searched Gamma Burst. I'm just playing. You know, if I'm gonna play sloppy, I better be against the AI. 3,000, 600, 48, 61. Okay, I don't have enough. I can still make enough, though. I can just go into Gigantic. Always do the... We'll go into just Gigantic. Because it also does double attack if it has a Link monster as material, and can use a Link 2 as material. So keep the Spright Elf out. Grab, I guess, blue. Blue could search Jet. I can technically use that to get to the thing, but I'm pretty sure that's now lethal by a mile. So yeah, I would have had, like, probably another, like, 8k attack on board if I had actually, you know, gotten the Gamma Burst, but I'm trying to explain the deck at the same time. So yep, that's kind of the deck's game plan. Off 1 Dark Awakening Beast, we basically could do full combo. So obviously if you have more extension, that's even better. Plus, you know, I had a Called By there, so decent chance I'd be able to still pull off most of the combo anyway. Now, I do think the deck is not great at going second. I think that's what keeps it rogue tier. Triple Tactic helps a ton. If you can get out an early red or carrot, that can help a lot. If you can get any of your hand traps to stop their play, you can win pretty hard. But if they can establish a board, the deck is not particularly good at breaking a board. But a lot of decks aren't good at breaking boards, so... Very good hand. If we can establish any sort of Dark Awakening Beast, we have 2 hand traps. Oh, that is almost definitely a mirror match. What would I want to negate in my own thing here? Obviously, we are going to negate the... Well, actually, so if they don't have another thing, we want to negate the gigantic sprite, and we want to negate the hero kid if it gets reborn. So luckily we can do both. If they can keep the red out, though, we're gonna have a problem, but they can't, so we're fine. We're gonna imperm that for sure. We don't want him to reborn the hero kid. That should be the only way they have to get the hero kid back here. Granted, they can reborn it on their own turn, but I'm not as worried about that. I can Ash the hero kid. I can see a reason to not use both Double Cross and Gamma Burst. I don't disagree with that decision. I'm choosing to because I want something for going second, something for going first. But oh, that's so good against the hero kid. That's insane. This should be an easy win from here with this hand. As long as they can't destroy the Dark Beckoning Beast, which I don't think Spright has an ability to do that. We should be fine. I literally do not care about them effect failuring this. It's not even worth... It's not worth even call buying that because I'm going to win regardless. I want to call buy the hero kid so that he can't get anything besides the elf out. We will blue. Blue search red so that we can stop his Spright elf immediately. Force him to have to do it immediately so we can call buy it. Like, I think this is just a super easy cleanup. So blue into red. Because I really like Double Cross. I really like Double Cross. I like Gamburst to make lethaling a lot easier. We will absolutely Ash that. One card in hand. We still have a call by if we need to. It's hard to imagine what else that last card in hand could be. Probably gonna be the hero kid, right? Oh, it's gonna be a Spright red. If I do that, I cannot use my own Spright reds. I can still special summon it, right? I still think we absolutely call by the Spright red. It makes me a little bit worried I might get, like, something hand trappy in the end, but we're still gonna wipe his entire board either way. Yeah, I can still special summon the red, and that's all that really matters. So, can't use this negate, but that's fine. Go Jet into... yeah. It's the first time I've actually gotten to do the mirror match for that. That's exciting that we got to have that immediately. Alright, let's get a couple more wins to get back to Master 2, and then let's see if I get to Master 1 on stream for once. Yeah, like, the sprites are not activate summons, they are just summons. So, they're very good for that, because you can play a lot of them out without necessarily triggering effects that care about special summoning. Or a lot of effects that, like, involve effects that special summon. Okay, that is Sprite Starter resolves or bust. That's, not great. And it resolved, so we did not, in fact, bust. Still going to be a very awkward... We're not going to be able to full combo off just this, I think. I do want to go Jet here. Jet search. The fact that we have cross up makes me happier. Jet will search double cross. So we're part of our end board. We definitely want to go into Gigantic Spright here. And we're going to try to go into Hero Kit from here. I think this is probably, we'll get blue in the graveyard. This is probably not a hand where we go for the Melfies, I think. This should still end on, okay, let me think about where that would end on. That would end on at least Elf, IP, I think it would end on Elf, IP, Sprind, and Gigantic, I think I could do. Hang on, let me think. I'd have the 4 Hero Kids. I have the 4 Hero Kids. 2 Hero Kids, or I'd have 3 Hero Kids and the Gigantic Sprite. Two of them go into Elf. I can't get the extra. No, I can still summon an Ash. So I'd have 5 materials to work with. 2 go into Elf. I'd probably not be able to get Sprint and Elf and IP. It'd be Elf IP. Elf IP Sprint isn't great. It'd probably be Elf IP Melfi, actually, in that case. I think that's probably the best way I could end it. Unless I wanted to go into Sprint specifically so I could dump... I would want to go into Sprint so I could dump Elf. Or so I could dump a Red or a Carrot to Reborn on the opponent's turn, but... I don't think it's super... It's still a very odd. You really want access to the Dark Beckoning Beast engine. You really want access to the Dark Beckoning Beast engine. Come on, hand traps. Give me those hand traps. It's Maxi or Bust, baby. Time to hope that they don't have the Maxi game. Also, we drew way too many Dark Beckoning Beasts this time. Alright. How much do I want to... Uh-oh. Oh, I'm, like, dropping frames like crazy. I had a disconnect symbol for a second. Oh, hang on. I think I'm definitely having a problem with the internet. I have a feeling that I know what's causing it, and I'm going to be very angry if it is. I'm going to tinker something after this, because last time we did not have these kind of issues. Okay, we're going to have to just hope that Maxi resolves, or I'm going to be really poorly off here. This deck, I do not think, has a great matchup against Yubel. That's my biggest issue with it. It does not have easy ways to deal with the Yubel board. Oh, wow, going into Yama instead. Alright, I should have maxied earlier. I was hoping to kind of get the guarantee, because I really couldn't. I should probably... I should really get in the habit of throwing Maxi out earlier. I think I hold Maxi too long. I get too greedy with it to wait for an activatable effect to chain it to, but I really should just dump Maxi like immediately. I get the feeling this is not gonna matter. I think they're gonna have an Ash or a call by for this for sure. And I think that means we're just kind of GG on that one. Oh, it resolved. Okay, there's hope. There's hope. Triple! Great. That helps. Yeah, that is the flaw with the Nightmare Throne engine. And this is a case where Yubel would be good, because I can get the Yubel engine instead of the Nightmare Throne now. So that is absolutely a case where it is an improvement. Okay, so they're just going to end with Soul of Rage, it seems like, and maybe... Oh, Trip Tack is very nice here. Okay. Oh, they're probably going to end on a... This could end up being really good, actually. Huh? 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 I'm very confused. Alright, I have a feeling that it's the stupid Riot Vanguard, I get the feeling, is messing up my stream stuff. Let me see if I, like, kill it. Because last time I killed it for the Mario and Luigi stream and things were totally fine. I'm wondering if that's if it's just freaking Rito being stupid that makes my streams run so laggy at times. You gotta wonder. It's the first time I've ever seen the disconnect symbol on my screen, though. That was kind of concerning for a second there. Oh. Wow, does that, like... Okay, you know what? The fact that I quit it and I had issues with the game server, I really do wonder if there's some sort of correlation between this Riot Vanguard thing and my thing. You know what? I'm not gonna give any slander to Riot without proof, because don't hate me, Rito, I'm a good boy. But... I don't know technology, man. Technology's freaking weird. There's some sort of background processing that's messing things up. Computers are annoying. I'm gonna get some more water. Give me 1 sec. I'm like trying to like really hydrate because something was meh before I started streaming. So let me get some more water. I don't want to run out of water in the stream. So give me 1 sec. Alright, I'm gonna let my filter run some water real quick. Let's get into another game in the meantime. Alright, this is the scary... Oh, why am I having frame drop? Man, I thought I had it all figured out, but no. Man, I have no idea what is making my everything run so poorly lately. I wish I had an answer. But I don't. Is there like something in Steam updating right now? Like there shouldn't be. I'm running a Steam game. It shouldn't update something at the moment. Can't really quit out of Steam while I'm playing a Steam game though. But I don't think that's the issue either. I don't really know why I've been dropping frames. Maybe it just might be like the internet here. It's just kind of not the greatest at times. At least when we're doing something like this, it doesn't matter. I'll try to make sure when I do Mario and Luigi that I'll at least reset the internet that day. That might be helpful. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I did not mean to accidentally click my old Marvel Snap thing. You saw nothing? I did not just shill a different game accidentally. I haven't played Marvel Snap in a year. I did stream it for a while back then, but I did not, I clicked the wrong... I clicked a very, very old scene accidentally that I really have no reason to have anymore. I should probably delete it. But oops. Oh, this hand is kind of yike. I need a top deck. I did used to play a lot of Marvel Snap, though. Another card. It's a decent card game. I didn't like their, like, design too much. Do I just want to Ash this? I don't really want to. Ashen Knight is such a bait because if they already have another thing, it's just going to be bad for me. I have 2 Imperms and an Ash. So yeah, this hand is awkward without a starter. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm not enthused by it. I should probably have Ash. No. You don't Ash the Unicorn. You Ash the potential Fenrir if they have it. Or you Ash, more importantly, you Ash the Kashtira Theosis, or if this is just a bait going into something else, which it could be. This could be them going into, like, Tearlament, Snake Eyes, a whole bunch of other decks. Like, we have hand traps for days to stop them. We need a starter, though. And we need one that isn't going to just fold to something. So, feel like I deserve it. I wouldn't just, like, concede off that. Like, you don't know if I also bricked. What is going on? I'm very concerned about my internet connection right now. Can I please win a coin flip? Can I please win a coin flip, please? Alright, Ash, Maxi, and an Ash for the Maxi on the other turn. The Penny is kind of useless. The reason I like the Penny engine, or the Melfi engine, over the... Oh, it's flu. Well... If it's flu, there's no reason for me to pop the Maxi, because they're not gonna special summon anyway. So hopefully ashing the Robina is enough to... Oh, but this is just gonna, like, chain block it. The deck can play through... they're gonna... Oh, maybe this is okay. We absolutely have to Ash this, but... Yeah, Paleo's not bad. Alright, we know they have Robina in hand. They still have another normal, but they're not gonna need it. Hopefully the Ash Blossom can... The second Ash Blossom can help here. Nightmare Throne's an excellent pick here. We are playing under Shifter, so I can't do everything, but I can still do a lot. This deck can definitely play under Shifter. If we get Impermed, this is fine. Because I still have Spright Starter. They do have their field spell, but I do have the Ash for them to just negate further bullshit, so... And I have a Spright Starter to restart my plays anyway. But we're definitely gonna Ash that as well. Hopefully that's enough to stop their game plan at this point. You would think this is going to be enough to stop their game plan at this point. I don't know what their face down is. That's going to be the biggest issue. Is hoping their face down doesn't just ruin my face. I think before we get to anything else, we should... Is that true? Hang on, let me think. Is there a world where I'd rather Zeus here? I think we do. I think we do go starter. I don't expect them to have like a Nibiru here. Ah. That could be a problem. Except it's not! Let's go. Oh, I probably shouldn't even activated this. I shouldn't have activated. I kind of just did that without thinking, and I really shouldn't have. Oh my god, why is this lagging? Oh wait, starter! Starter still locked me. I got locked. Uh-oh. That might be a problem, actually. What is with my frames today? Yeah, the internet is lagging today. Okay, that was... I should probably just have gone for Zeus there and played it safe. Oh, right, yeah. The floodgate would stop Zeus. I forgot, the floodgate does stop me going to Zeus, too. Of course. God, I hate the floodgate. Maybe there's, like, a world where I should have gone... I'm pretty sure it's over from here. I think I just go next. Under Rivalry, I'm kind of donezo. I have considered the idea of running Nightmare Phoenix. There is an argument to run Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what the heck I am dropping all these frames over, because that is getting really annoying. Why am I dropping... Why... I think just there's just high internet traffic at times in my place, is my guess. Because it does seem like it's very random. That kind of just does feel like there's just sometimes high internet traffic. Especially, like, it seems like it always happens, like, early in a stream. And then later on, it's fine. It's always, like, the first hour where there's frame issues. And then, like, they really calm down in the second half a lot. So that makes me think there's just, like, bandwidth throttling or something. Just in the entire, like, complex I'm in. Or just, this is just a weak internet period. Enough where, like, streaming makes a difference. Alright, max C effect failure is not terrible. Can I go first, ever, by the way? Alright, it's a U-Bell deck. We can do stuff with this still. Early Mature Chronicle is kind of scary. Nightmare Pain's a pain to deal with, but... Nightmare Pain's kind of like the other reason I've been debating, like, running Nightmare Phoenix. I don't really have a great answer to that. Going second against U-Bell is always kind of rough. The U-Bell matchup is absolutely the one I'm, like, the most not happy with. So hopefully one of those last two cards isn't Ash or Called By, and we can at least resolve the Max C. Alright, so at least we can get draw power to help contest this board. Did not need the second Dark Beckoning Beast. That is definitely the issue. You can definitely draw too many of the Dark Beckoning Beasts. You really only need one, maybe two. One's nice that the first one gets ashed or phantomed, but or two's nice for that, but now I have three technically, and I don't need three. Called By is excellent, though. Called By is, like, actually excellent. Okay, that's it for their board. That is a very beatable board. That is an absolutely beatable board, especially if they just try to phantom the Dark Beckoning Beast. We essentially will win. We don't want a Nightmare Throne in this case because we don't want to get another Dark Beckoning Beast in hand necessarily. Oh yeah, I didn't activate the effect of it. Actually, you know, that's fine because now I can just do a second one. Honestly, I think when you have two, you should always... Here's the question. Do I want to Call By the Max C or the inevitable U-Bell that comes out? I almost just kind of want to go for, like, a Zeus here. No, I don't really want to under Max C. I have to deal with... Yeah, I think I should just Call By this. I think I can play through a lot of stuff here. I really like call buying the Phantom, but I am worried that if I give them too many draws here, it's going to be bad for my continued existence. I think I'd rather just play through the 1 negate, because I can just banish the U-Bell that comes out afterwards. Alright, let's see if we can bait out the U-Bell effect with blue here. If they don't negate the blue, we can go into red. It means we don't get Jet until we do... We would lose Jet. I'm not sure if that's good, actually. Maybe I should... If we go red, we can go into Gigantic Spright, go into Jet. Okay, we don't have to think about it anymore. I think I won from there anyway, because here's the thing with U-Bell, is if I can resolve Gigantic Spright, they have to negate Gigantic Spright, but in that case, if I get red, they can't, I can negate, if I get red out, I can negate the summon of that, and then I think I can go to sprint into I can go sprint into, I think, okay, hang on. If I go blue into red, red then makes it so they can't, then I can negate the Phantom. If, so they can't Phantom anymore, I can go into Gigantic Spright, I can go into the Hero Kid line, go into Spright Elf and Spright Sprint to dump the Jet to get the Jet back to get Gamma Burst. I think I was fine there. I think I was fine there with that play. This is a fun deck, because you have to, like, really... I like decks like this where it's not super linear, like, you have to kind of think a little bit outside the box sometimes for your plays. Yo, can we actually have a game where I actually get to do my combo? That'd be pretty hype. I can. Actually, I can. This is like one of the best hands for the combo if they can't, if they don't essentially. I should probably not activate that unless... I probably shouldn't have activated that. Anyway, red will stop further hand traps. Red now insulates me from Max C, which is the biggest concern I have with this current hand. If they had ashed that, I basically would have won. The only thing that really hurts me now is if I get impermed. That is extremely painful. But I still have a lot of interaction even if I get impermed, so... Alright, Spright. Oh, wait! That doesn't work. I'm dumb! I just realized that doesn't work. It's okay, I can still go off. I just realized that's not how this deck works. I just auto-did that without thinking. I'm gonna be honest, that was incredibly stupid of me. I think I just go Elf into pass here. That's fine. I can get the red back, and then I still have 3 negates. I think we're fine still. Absolutely shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That was just me big dumbing. That was me huge dumbing right there. I didn't think that one through. Could I have done better? Maybe. So I think I can go into here. That was me just like inexperienced. I forgot I have to actually still be able to detach for the effect to go off. That was me just being stupid. You can't stop the Ash there. We almost certainly will. Actually, no. I don't need to use red yet. I can just imperm. We save red for like the absolute last moment. No, that was just like big stupid energy right there. There's no excuse for what just happened there. If I lose this, I 100% deserve it. I just like big dumb. Oh, it's just going to Typhon. We can handle Typhon. There's not really a reason to not bring Gigantic Spright back here. Oh! Okay, I should have targeted the other thing instead. Okay. I'm kind of okay with this, though. Okay, so I can't go into... I think we just make a Zeus. If the draw isn't good, I think we just make a... No. Maybe? I think of that draw, we should just make a Zeus. I think we just go Gigantic, because I can attack this with a 3200, right? Yeah, I just can't activate the effects, which I'm not going to activate anyway. I think we just make a double Zeus here, in this case. Like, I can get... into... I can't really access the rest of my engine with Gigantic Spright offline. The problem is if I go into the second Spright, I really just lose my ability to go into my lines afterwards, so we're kind of just reliant on Zeus for the rest of the game. I flubbed that so poorly, and I'm really annoyed by that. I could also just go into Goddess, but I think going into Zeus is just better here. Maybe we don't go into... we keep the Spright Elf, and we go... we get rid of the cross out, I think, here. They probably have hand traps, but I think we go... DBB. Oh, wait, I have to kill with, Gigantic, you're right. Because I can't activate Zeus under Typhon. Alright, yeah, I don't have a choice but to... I mean, I could also just Soul Sweeper? Wait, I should just Soul Sweeper. We banish the... it comes back at the end of their... Okay, no, Soul Sweeper's not great either. I think we do have to go... we have to use our second Spright, as much as I don't want to. I think this is our best avenue here. Wait. Oh! That negates that too? Oh, it does negate its other effect too! Alright, we gotta go in Despy Little Knight then. Well, we bungled this game so poorly. I didn't think that, yeah, okay, the call by negates the other effective Spright too. Bungled. Absolutely. Hey, you know what? At least I wasn't the only one who just learned something from that. Call by negates the attack part of the Gigantic Spright too. That makes sense now that I think about it, but that is a weird interaction I never even considered. Like, how many times do you have to run to call by on Gigantic Spright? Me clicking the gigantic Sprite, so it's like, oh, I can just bring that back. I should have just brought back the Dark Beckoning Beast and called it a day. Maybe there's a chance it can do something here. We need, like, something. Like, they're clearly drawing very dead too, but I definitely could have had... I could have had an extra Sprite Red, which would have been huge to have here. So this was absolutely a giant bungle on my part. I could argue that it might be better to go into the second Sprite Elf here, but... Ooh, Jet is massive, though. Jet is massive, though. Is it, though? Summon Maxi. Here's the question. Do I actually want to... Hang on. I gotta think this through here now. Can summon Maxi, summon Sprite Jet, try to pop off. If that's an Imperm... I could still technically pop off quite a bit, though. Okay. I don't know if it's not enough to kill with Gamma Burst. I think I want... Gamma Burst would be... 29, 34 plus 42 is enough. So it's a question of, does it resolve? I'm worried they're going to have something else to stop it from going. I'm expecting an Imperm. I can dodge it with SP Little Knight, though. Okay, I can't dodge it with that, though. Okay, they're just gonna go into Maxi. How much do I want? I don't think I want them to draw here. Like, I'm very tempted to go into, like, the Zeus line, but I don't think I should. I think giving them 3 draws to go into the Zeus line is a mistake. We did just make them have to dump 2 hand traps, though. And we still have an interaction of SP Little Knight. Like, they have to be drawing, hopefully, dead enough where 1 SP Little Knight can still very much hurt their game plan here. I could go into Sprite. No, I don't think we give them any draws. They're in Desperate Top Deck mode. I think we keep them in Desperate Top Deck mode. There's a lot that can go wrong here, though. 1 SP is not the greatest interaction. I'm worried about that face down being Imperm as well. Alright, hopefully they did not draw a starter here. Hopefully there's nothing crazy. Maxi. To destroy my Maxi and make me have to top deck something. But that's not going to work, because no matter what I do, I can still go opening into... DB. Ooh, okay. Is that... Doesn't really, like, do anything, though, here. Oh, that's a Rescue Ace card face down, probably. So DBB into... The Oni probably is just lethal. Alternatively, if I wanted to play risky, I could go. No, we're not. No. We don't take risks. We don't take risks. We just go DBB into Oni and lethal. If it fails the lethal, we make Zeus. Well, you know, I don't deserve this win if it happens, but... Oh, he has something. Okay, cool. That was, huh. That was very much a huh moment. Here, while this loads, I'm gonna grab the water. I'm sorry, buddy. I have to win this. If you die, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, you're going first anyway, so you're probably going to be fine. You know what? If I lose to you and you don't D-rank, good for you. I hate the whole D-rank system. D-ranking's stupid. If you had to get like 2 more wins to go up a rank, but you couldn't D-rank ever, I think that'd be better. Because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so easy to just go second 3 times in a row and just draw badly, and all of a sudden you're down 5 whole more games. It's like, it's so annoying. Do I Ash the Pot of Extravagance? Pot of Extravagance implies probably... Hang on a second. You know what? I'm going to cheat. Pretty sure Pot is almost always going to be Lab, right? Or Voiceless Voice. It's going to be Lab or Voiceless Voice. It could be Voiceless. It's probably Voiceless over Lab. There's a lot of stuff I would love to Ash with under Voiceless here, but... I think I do want to Ash... I mean, at this point, I think I've held it for too long. I think I should just not let them get 2 cards. If they call by it, then... Okay, I'm not going to. That might be a mistake. I don't know. Do you Ash Pot of Extrav? I guess you do in this case. Oh yeah, it could be Stun. You're right. Okay, it's a good thing I knew that then, because Stun would ruin my day. No cards out right now, and we have a Jet and a Caddy if we can't kill them this turn. Droll? Maxi. Okay, we called them Maxi for sure. And then we trip tack, see what their hand has, and basically this should be a win from there. Once we know their hand, we can play around it. 100% this is trip tack their hand. Okay, doesn't matter. We're getting, like, I'm not really showcasing the deck very well. The game is just kind of handing us wins, which I'll take because I got super shafted last night. But I would kind of wish I could stream, like, actual good games of this deck. I mean, we're definitely getting some good... I haven't gotten to, like, Gamma Burst anyone yet because they just concede. It is worth noting, we're going second a lot and still doing well. I think we're getting kind of lucky if opponent bricks. We only have Droll here. Callback can be helped going on the clapback a little bit. Not the worst hand in the world, but not the best hand either. Keshtira, actually really, really good that we have Droll right now. This is an insane Droll. Okay, how do we make their life sad here? He has the interaction of the Fenrir to worry about. Do I just Sprite Starter into a red? No, because that's not gonna... No, that would work. Hero Kid, Carrot, Sprite Starter into red, go into Gigantic, dump the Hero Kid, go into blue, go into Jet. Reborn the Hero Kid with that. I think that works. I think, like, nothing of that's going to trigger it until Gigantic Sprite, and at that point it's too late anyway. I think that combination works. Of course, if I get Ashed, any sort of hand trap I get called by that should work. I think we Sprite Starter into red here to negate the Fenrir. Alright, he has some sort of interaction. It's Maxi. Do we care about Maxi because we have Droll? Is Maxi the biggest concern we have right now? I could Spright Starter into red. I think we do call them Maxi. I do get kind of killed by... No, actually this should still be fine. I think. Whoa. Oh, I'm lagging again. Uh-oh. Hey, game. Why is my internet on? No, I don't want to lose this game because I disconnect. Come on. Internet. Internet. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me play the game. Let me play the game. Let me play the game. We had this issue of League too. What is going on with my, like, setup today? Alright, ashing the starter is awkward. I think now we go Elf into Hero Kid because he's not gonna be able to banish enough things then. Okay, if my internet works, what is going on? Game, what is going on, please? Alternatively, oh, we can't go into any Zeus combo anymore. What is going on with my internet connection? Holy crap. Are we stable again, please? I apologize for the frame drops. I really have no idea what's wrong with my internet lately. I might have to take a second to do some tech issues after this, because I don't want to lose a game just because of disconnecting. Like, this is awful that this keeps happening. So they have to target the Spright Elf here. Alright, you know what? We take it, but... Because, yeah, targeting the Spright Elf just kind of kills him from here now, but... Okay, hang on a second, chat. I apologize that we're having technical issues today. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me see if I can resolve it before we continue, because something, like, it is really messed up right now. Let me see what is going on. Let me do some troubleshooting, chat. My apologies. Something is not okay. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can figure out. Let me do some troubleshooting real quick, chat. I don't know if you guys can even hear me because like it just like super broke during that game. We had this issue during League 2 and then it just completely freed up. Okay, let me do some trouble, guys. We're doing some scuff. We're doing some scuff setting things up. Issues. Alright, let me look. Alright, let me just see if I could find an actual option here. Go into settings. Go into output. I can try lowering the video bitrate. Let me see about... guys, we're doing some setting, tinkering. just live here. We're doing some set management live. Can I actually not tweak settings while I'm live? Or is OBS just crashing now? I don't think I can like tweak that setting while I'm live. Okay. Because yeah, no, like am I here? I'm actually gonna close Master Duel for a sec. Hang on, let me do this first. Alright. Or I guess not tech support, tech issues. Alright, I gotta do some tech. Alright, it like has clearly blown up. I gotta take a second here to see what the heck is blowing everything up. This has been like the worst the issue's ever been, because this is getting very annoying. Okay, I can't tinker of that. Yeah, I can't tinker of that while I'm live, so I can't do that fix. Let me just see if maybe I lower the bitrate output for this, if that helps. So I can't tinker if any of those settings. Can't tinker if that. Alright, I will... It does seem that closing Master Duel also helped. Maybe like something was just running really funky of the program itself. Let me go back and see if that fixes it. Because like that game just exploded. Okay. I don't know what is going... I mean, I wish like tech issues weren't something like where it's just like, I have no idea how to fix it. I have no idea how to fix it. I'm just a little techie noob who doesn't know what he's doing. I'm just a little baby boy who doesn't understand how the silly computers work. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck happened there. It just exploded. But the second I closed Master Duel, it worked. So maybe there was just something really funky going on with the game itself for a second. Of course we're going second. But if we win, we can hit Master 1. This could be the first time I hit Master 1 live on stream, as long as I draw some hand traps in the starter. I got the hand traps, I didn't get the starter, I drew all of the bricks. Alright, as long as a good first hand is here. God, I do not remember how to play against Resonator, it's been so long. I feel like I should definitely Ash this, right? As long as he doesn't have... Okay, hopefully the Droll works here. Yeah, this is the problem with this sort of setup, is you're going to run into the situation where you draw... We draw like 3 of the worst... This hand was bad. We might just die because of this hand. Now, there is one saving grace, and that is the fact we can Droll them. I don't remember how much Droll matters against the Resonator deck. Ooh! Resonator Centurion. Interesting. Is there Synchro at Dark? I guess it probably is, huh? No, you can't search with this anymore, but... Resonator... God, I love the new animation. It's so cool. You can technically get into a 12. Interesting. Alright, they're going to a 12. But what do they do from here? Ooh, the Royal. I need a draw. There's so many draws in the deck that can actually get there from here. If this is the end board, they have one hand trap at best. Because there's no interactions here. They probably should not have... Okay, no, there is an interaction by synchroing to a 12. That is their only interaction currently. The interesting thing is if I start with... If I draw a Spright and I normal summon Caddy, this actually gets really interesting. Because I can use Caddy to... Ooh, this is actually kind of fascinating right now. Okay. That is a very good draw. That's, actually, is it though? Unfortunately, it's not a very good draw because it's actually kind of a... I mean, we get the ability to... No, it's gonna... It banishes, doesn't it? No, I think that was a very bad draw, unfortunately. I don't think this is going to be enough to get there. I think, if I remember correctly, the other Centurion banishes. Or wait, they could just go into Hot Red Dragon. No, I don't think they can, right? Not without... Oh, they go into Crimson and then go into Hot Red Dragon. Or, yeah. Or not Hot Red... Supernova. And then I'm kind of in trouble. If I had, like, any sort of extra extension from here, I probably could have gotten there, but... Not with... Okay. How far are you willing to let me go here? I mean, that hurts. Huh. I unfortunately don't think we're going to get to a point where I can actually... Nether under Maxi on top of everything. Like, Zeus is probably the answer, Shadow Mosquito line, but I'm pretty sure we just go into Red Nova and I just die. So anything I can do, like, SP Little Knight would stop it, but that doesn't give me much follow-up. Like, I think Shadow Mosquito is my best bet, but I'm pretty sure we just die to the... I'm not seeing this. I mean, we can try it. I don't think it works, but we can like, there's no way they're not going to just go into Supernova and ruin us, right? Alternatively, if we go into Onibamar, we should probably do that, because we can then force them to go into whatever they're doing. And we at least get a banish off. And then there's not really anywhere I can go from there, though, with this hand. If I had one more extension, this would work out well, but I don't. Let's just see if they don't realize what I'm doing. I don't know. I think any sort of play here is just going to win, unfortunately. Actually, I guess Onibaro is probably better, because I'm not going to go for a double. Well, maybe I will go for a double. I'm pretty sure the Crimson Dragon goes into the Supernova, and we just kind of cry. I don't think there's going to be anything that I could do to stop that, unfortunately. I didn't see an out if it existed. There maybe there was an out. I didn't see the out. Oh, Blazar. Yeah, this is probably not gonna work. Yeah, I can't activate. Is there an effect I'm not... Oh, does this actually work if he does that? I don't think so. I mean, we gotta try. Yeah. If I wasn't under Maxi and I didn't have... If I had just a tiny bit more extension there, I feel like I could have done something. I just didn't. It's fine. Been second, had a bad hand. What can you do? I am losing every coin flip today. Man, I want Tenpai to come out so that I can win the coin flip every time I lose the coin flip. One Imperm is not great. The Gamma Burst already in hand is nice, though. This is a good hand for, like, if I can stop their play. Don't think I care that much about that. Don't care about that much about that if Imperm in hand. This is not bad. Oh my... I forgot to use the Imperm. I forgot you have to start with Imperm! Oh my god, I'm throwing. Actually, you know what? I can make this work, though. I'm throwing. That was so dumb. I'm, like, actually just having issues today, apparently having a brain. The Spright Gamma Burst does actually get me there, though. Assuming he doesn't negate it with this. If that's not a Solemn, this actually goes in. Uh-oh. Please don't negate it. Me always just forgetting to... Okay. Does he have... This is fine. Yo, never punished though? Never punished though? Probably just grabbing carrot. No, not yet though. Grab red for hand traps. Yeah. Like, we can go all the way off right now, so... From here we go into, I guess, carrot. Because we have a jet already in hand. We get the hero kid in the graveyard. Oh, Necro Valley. No, it's actually... okay, yeah, Necro Valley. That's okay, I kind of wanted the hero kid in the graveyard anyway. We don't really need the starter here. Actually, I do kind of want the extra starter. This deals with floodgates, though. I'm more worried about floodgates. Okay, let's just go into... Elf is kind of a bit meh right now. I almost just kind of want to go IP Melfi right now. Except then I don't have my negates. I should keep the negates. Maybe we just go IP and call it a day. IP, Imperm, call it a day. Because Spright Off doesn't do much with Necro Valley out. I think we just go IP. But then I don't really have anything great for the... I can make it work. Oh yeah, I could get rid of the Necro with SP, you're right. I forgot that I could just do SP. That was maybe the right play. I think between everything else I have, though, I'm fine. Against stun, I feel like this board's fine. I have a negate of each type, an extra monster negate for any floodgate, and a double cross. I'm okay with this. I don't have space, but if I let's say use carrot or red, I do. I can also just IP Masquerade it into... You're right, that probably should have SP Little Knighted. I can also go Goddess, though, too. Is the negation of Goddess permanent? I'm definitely fumbling this. I definitely fumbled this game a little bit. Imperm into IP, I think, here. I mean, Imperm into SP, probably. It's fine if we just IP, actually, because I have the red still. Oh, do I just Goddess here? No, I think we just SP to guarantee the Necro Valley is gone. Let's keep the carrot. Oh, wait, is this... Oh, that works that way. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought that would work from the effect... Oh, what? Oh, okay, that worked the opposite way of what I thought it would work. I'm gonna be honest, that did not work the way I thought it was gonna work. That did not remotely work the way I thought it was gonna work. Well, fumbling. He's fumbling. Don't worry about him, he's fumbling. Let's just make a Zeus. That's totally fine. Let's just make a Zeus. Honestly, I think we make a Zeus off of... No, I want to make a 2-mat Zeus here. Onibamaru into... Do I want the Melfi, actually? I kind of do. I kind of do want the Melfi, actually. Oh, wait, there's a really funny play I can do here. There, I got my 2-mat Zeus. Lol. And now if there's a summon, I basically return the caddy to hand and just Zeus the board. Do I just Zeus the board anyway? I don't really have a reason to. Maybe I'm being a little excessive here, but I think we do it. We're gonna hold on to these Zeuses until I absolutely need to. This should be GG. I'm fumbling the bag, but that's okay because I'm still winning, even though I don't deserve it. I didn't get to see the cool Zeus animation, man. Alright, I'm gonna hold this in suspense. I'm gonna use the rest of it real quick. Give me like a minute, I'll be right back. I'm just sitting here like, man, today is absolutely a day where it's like, I want to get to Master 1 on stream. And the monkey paw curled. You will get to Master 1, but you will look like an absolute inept moron while you're doing it. God, I'm playing this deck so poorly. To be fair, I built this deck like 4 days ago. I'm still learning it. But I am playing this deck like an idiot. Let me go first! Let me just have a chance to just easily get to Master 1, please. Just give me an easy blowout game so the journey can be over. We can go play some Ice Barrier in the event. 1 Ash. Pennies in the hand. If I can stop the plays, this is fine. 1 Ash versus this is not great. This is very far from ideal. This is not a good hand. I don't know if I can stop the bullcrap. 1 Ash is not nearly enough for this hand. Oh boy, this is gonna be yikes. This is extremely yikes. This is not a hand I'm ready to deal with here. I'm not even sure what I should Ash here, to be honest. Like, it almost has to be the emergency, and I have to hope that because of that I can... Like, I can't let them get to their trap. If they get to their trap, they basically are going to just decimate me. This deck does not do well against a good board, unfortunately. I think there's almost no way I mean, you need at least 2 hand traps to stop this one. You need, like, Imperm and Ash. Or, like, Droll would have been incredible if I had gotten that instead of Ash, but I didn't. Like, this has to be the Ash target, because otherwise they guarantee get the... But they're still going to get it anyway. I'm debating just scooping. I don't think I can beat a Rescue Ace end board here with this hand. I don't, like... two of the... I mean, having the Gamma Burst is good, but only if you can stop their initial plays. I don't have enough extension. If I had a starter, maybe, but... This is going to be an extremely rough hand to deal with. Like, they 100% get the turbulence out right now. They get to go Hida into Promethean. Just everything is just awful here. Yeah. I can't think of a draw that's gonna beat this hand. I'm gonna be honest here. I can't think of a draw that isn't just... The Rescue Ace end board is going to just completely decimate this setup. I can already tell, like, it's... I don't think there's a single draw in my deck that gets me there. The Rescue Ace full combo end board is just not gonna be it. Would have been a good hand going first, but, well, the penny, anytime you draw the penny, you're kind of sad. This is fine. I can stop Ash at least. I can stop... Actually, I can't stop it. Oh, I should not have activated it. Yeah. I should have done Beckoning Beast into Beckoning Beast. Yep, that's a hand that I have no sprites. I can't play past it. Well, that was a hand where one Imperm kind of ruined it, unfortunately. And guess who doesn't have an Imperm? I should probably, like, try to not... I should remember if I have two Dark Beckoning Beasts, don't activate it, because you might get them to not realize that they need to... They might not actually remember to do the proper timing. We'll Ash the Samsara, and then Maxi if when they call by it. And we'll hope that Maxi plays can get me through. I mean, the Ash here could just completely stop their play. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured. But, if they call by the Ash, they don't get to call by the Maxi. So this will give me some card draw. Hopefully, gets me to a point where I can actually... They had both! Well, I'm just dead. I'm gonna just go next game and not sit here and let them play their entire... They like, any competent player could 100% kill from this board. Like, that is... Any U-Belt player at Master 2, I think, is smart enough to know how to just win off that board. I had no more hand traps. They should have no issue just completely winning from there. Super easy access code and Chaos Angel OTK right there. We got to one game away, and now we're gonna fall apart. Hi, Hordle. We're gonna lose everything. Go all the way back to start. Alright, two hand traps are pretty good, though. The stupid Penny is back. Actually, I mean, I can actually make use of Penny here. So, it's not terrible, but it's not. I prefer anything else. Ash and Droll is decent hand trap capability. Having two makes me feel a little bit better. Hopefully it means I can ruin their end board enough where I can clap back of Gamma Burst. That's the hope. That's the ideal. Pot of Greed is banned. I'm gonna actually let this happen so that I can you just troll them here. Because they get the Ponix, and that's cool and all, but... Droll and Lockbird. And, like, it's cool that they play that, but it's not gonna help. Whenever it's Fire King, you want to be very careful playing Ashe, because that gives them Hita into Promethean Princess. So I really only want to Ashe if I desperately need to. Or if they only have, like, the one thing on board and probably can't extend it to another one. So they're stuck with only the cards in their hand. They're going to Diabell Star. That's fine. They will get to Promethean if I Ashe the upcoming original Sinful Spoils, but I think I kind of have to. Really don't want them to go off any further than this. What would they summon though? They'd summon like Oak. Oak into Poplar, into a lot of stuff that's really annoying to deal with. If I Ashe, they get Promethean. If I don't Ashe, they. I think I have to Ashe here. Oh, okay. They got even more. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? It's like the one time I wish I had a Nibiru. This is looking a lot like a Zeus now. If I had an Imperm, I'd feel so much better. Oh, that's gonna just be an Appaloosa. Do I care? Melfi into Jet, into Red. Oh, I do have the... There's a face down. This is not the worst. Oh, if I start her, I can't Zeus. I have to decide if I think I do want to start her, though. I mean, I can also just make the Herald, can't I? The Herald would destroy the Appaloosa. And then I can go off. One card in hand. Probably a Imperm face down to deal with as well. This is tough. No matter what I do, this is the start. Force out an Appaloosa negate, I think. I mean, I could just go for... No, if I do that, though, it's going to be bad. Okay, what if I go into Oniba-Maru? Because then, if they go for Appaloosa, I can just attack over it. They would need to have... Yeah, now I just go battle phase and I can attack. I can go into Zeus and then keep playing from there. I think I do want to make the Zeus here. Do I even want a starter? %, I should be making the Zeus here. Do I even want to try to go for starter? What, blue into red into elf? The problem is anything I starter could just like end. I feel maybe I should just end phase. Because the issue becomes, am I just kind of playing extra stuff when I should just be using Zeus to clear the board on their turn? I think we just let Zeus and my Ash Blossom handle it from here. Oh wait, their face down we know is original Sinful Spoils. So once they play out something, I just Zeus the board. I could have probably just Zeus. Okay. I forgot that I saw them set that Diabell Star. I thought for the entire time I thought they were... That's so weird they would just not use that then. That's really weird actually. I got so thrown off by that I just kind of sat here assuming there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that wasn't actually real. Alright, we should clean up from here easily enough. Blue into red into Jet. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't activate the original Sinful Spoils, to be honest. I kind of question their logic there a little bit. I was so like, oh, that face down has to be an imperb because why did they like the fact that they didn't use the original? I just assumed they had already used it or something. But no, I literally knew that was that, and I was just being stupid this whole time and thinking it was something else. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Look at all these people I'm helping get to Master 1 today. I'm such a generous guy. I'm gonna help this guy get to Master 1. Everyone gets to Master 1 besides me. I don't get to Master 1 on stream. Oh, 2 Imperm though. The freaking penny! Can this be stun? This is an excellent hand against stun. This hand destroys stun of 2 Imperm. Oh, he does not have a play. Probably a lot of hand traps. That is concerning. Probably a lot of Imperms, or this is like something. This could just be stun. Alright, we have to play starter and hope that we don't just immediately get bodied. We're almost certainly immediately getting bodied by by a Maxi, okay. I don't have to play much here though. I can play this slow. Blue into... Blue, summon Penny. Go into something else. Do I even want to give them more cards right now? Should definitely be blue into jet. Blue into carrot probably. I don't know how much I want to play into the face downs right now is the problem. Maybe we just attack and call it a day. We have 2 imperms. And a maxi. I could summon the penny. And go into the soul. I don't want to go in the soul sweeper though. Go into the penny. Go into like. Do I want to give them 1 extra draw to give me Spright double cross online? I should have gone into like red actually, thinking about it, or carrot. Penny into. I kind of like Penny into just... No, I don't want to summon this gigantic Spright, though. Do maybe I just don't give them another card. Maybe I just don't give them another card. Let's see what their face down is first. Okay. Interesting. Did not expect that. Is this Tearlament? Tearlament with a really brick draw? I think we play cautious here. I really want the cross to be online. If it's Tearlament, I kind of want the cross online, though, is the problem. I think we do want to get the cross online here. Maybe we just go I can't Melfi anymore. I think we just go Elf here. We give them 1 more draw so we can get our Spright double cross online. I'm not going to summon anything now. That gives us a blue we can summon as well. I should have put the imperms. I meant to put 1 imperm here, 1 imperm here. My bad. I should absolutely have not put this in an imperm column. That was a misplay. Then again, having both imperms not negatable is also fine. Can I activate this during the battle phase? Yes. If this gets imperm, I'm gonna be very sad. Because that literally is... If this is an imperm... Like, how would they have not impermed anything on my turn, though? If this wastes an imperm, I'm going to call it a win. I mean, okay. That stops their entire battle phase, though. I get the feeling I'm about to get called by the grave, don't I? Should have probably just summoned the blue in the main phase. I think I was so like, oh yeah, that's gonna work, but I didn't think of forbidden. That's actually clever. Alright, they'll kill the elf. It's fine. Because I get maxi draw. Oh, wait, it's 0. They can't kill it anyway. So, I don't care. If that's the extent of their turn, What is this deck I'm up against? I don't like it. It scares me. Alright, Elf immediately into blue, into... Elf immediately into blue, into carrot. Unless I draw carrot. Cross-eyed is really good against Imperm, so that makes me happy. I still have one Imperm in deck. Ooh, unless I want to try to just sneaky deeky get the hero kit out. It's kind of greedy, but... I feel like we should. It's a little greedy. Do I go for starter here, or do I go for a burst for the W? Starter is the safe bet. Gamma Burst lets me try to go for lethal better. I think because I can get the blue back with Elf, and I have the cross-out, I think I go for lethal. The face downs are scary, but once I get carrot, I'm not that fussed about it. Oh, but I'm not going to get carrot with this line of play anymore. Actually, I can get carrot from Gigantic Spright. Alternatively, I could just go for Zeus. This is a line that just lets me go for Zeus. If I'm worried about the face downs. No, I think we get greedy. They keep letting things go through, and that worries me, but also makes me happy. Because now we'll definitely get the carrot. I mean, maybe I should have gone blue into carrot, but... I'm definitely gonna just get all this stuff out here. Like, I'm kind of waiting for an Imperm to happen so I can just cross-up Designator it. I don't know what... I'm looking up what this deck is if he doesn't play any of these cards, because I want to know. We're absolutely going to banish this now with my guy here. Oh, I guess this could be targeted by Imperm now. That was a mistake. I should use the one over there. But if I don't... I have the carrot, so I'm not super concerned about it. I mean, okay. We just go battle phase? I mean, is there anything else I want to do? Not really. Like, I have the carrot. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. It's concerning if that's tier limit. I'm worried he's gonna have something. I mean, surely he would have played it by now, though, right? Oh, that might have been a misplay. I can't tell. I really can't tell. What does he have? There's something that's gonna happen. I don't like it. I should have attacked with the Soul Sweeper. Okay, yeah. He basically had... Okay, that's kind of what I thought. It was Tearlament that bricked without any actual Tearlaments. Man, rare Tearlament brick. Alright, third time's the charm. Can we get to Master 1 on stream, please? Let me out of this hell so I can go play some Ice Barrier Loner in the event for the rest of the stream. Alright, we're going first. That already ups our win chance significantly. This deck is very much better at going first than it is going second. Very, very good hand. Actually incredible hand here. Genuinely might be 5 of the best cards. Ouch. Okay. I actually have to Ash this, because if this dies, my entire turn ends. That is like the one card that I can't deal with. He can still do it the rest of the turn, which is unfortunate. Actually, well, yeah, I still have to... Okay, so he can actually... That sucks that I have to use the Ash there. He can just do it again, but if the Dark Deck Beckoning Beast dies, my entire turn is over. So I cannot, like, actually allow that to happen. I need to get the Open of the Spirit Gates before I can actually go off of that. Oh, is he gonna disconnect? Hey, you wanna just disconnect, buddy? Darn. Alright, if he goes into that... Like, we definitely need to... We play out the second Dark Beckoning Beast. I think we do go blue. Do I want to go blue first, or do I want to... Blue forces him to use the thing now, I think. I'd rather force him to use it before we go off. Like, I'd rather him be forced to use it now. Is that his only hand trap? I don't like the fact that I had to use the Ash there. That makes me really upset. I think we go Hero Kid line first, and then try to go Sprint, dump the Jet, Reborn the Jet, get Starter, go into Carrot from there. I think we grab the red from the blue off this blue to stop him from doing that on the Gigantic Sprite, because that's the most important thing for us to not get is the Giant Sprite negated. If we can get off the Giant Sprite, we win. I'll admit, like, Gamma is... Okay, Ash. We'll call by the Ash, and hopefully that might force out the... Maybe this will force out the Gamma. Can Gamma actually... Is Gamma only monster effects? It is only a monster effect. Okay. Alright, this hopefully stops the Gigantic Sprite now from being negated by the Gamma. Oh, but I can't actually do it more than... Oh, wait, I can't actually do both. If I read this, he can just get something else off. Do I maxi this? Oh wait, if he does this, I don't have anything left. I think we do maxi it. Man, 3 hand traps against me going the one time I get to go first. I was worried about the Nibiru because I was like, this is the last turn. Like he could just Nibiru me here. But we get a lot of cards off this. Unfortunately, we already summoned red. Okay, we can still go... There's nothing I can get back with Elf that I'm super happy about here, that was the problem. Because he can just go battle phase and ruin my face, and I don't like that. Maybe I should have kept the... I can't special summon the red. It still is Elf, unfortunately. Alright, we have a negate. Hopefully the face down gives him pause. There's only 3 cards in hand that can make plays. 3 hand traps is kinda rough. But that's fine. Gamma definitely hits this deck the hardest. That was like the one hand trap that completely ruins my play. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I had drawn any other sprite that wasn't red or blue, man, that actually really sucks that all that happened that way. Gamma hurts. Gamma's such a hard one for this deck to deal with. Do we just go red into red, or do we go blue for more? It doesn't just destroy, so I think we go blue for follow-up here. We're very much on the back foot here. Very much on the back foot. Now there's a chance he bricked otherwise. I don't deserve this! What happened this stream? No, I don't even feel good about it. I don't want to win because his connection failed. No! What happened here? Oh wait, I didn't actually take a picture of... Oh, whatever, it's on stream. I don't feel good about this. Is there a thing for going to rating duels this season? I don't actually know. I don't feel good about this. I wanted to earn that a little bit better, but I mean, yeah, a W is a W. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Well, at least I got my win of Spright. So yeah, made it from Master 5 to Master 1 with Spright this season. Obviously, if I wanted to make it easier, I could have gone Yubel, because this is the best deck currently, besides maybe Snake Eye Fire King. I am almost done with a few Labyrinth variants. All I need to do is craft 2 cards, I have to craft these 3 cards. I'm debating crafting this and doing some Labyrinth next month. There's also the Air Mage cards coming out, so maybe... I think the Air Mage cards are going to come out. They're not definitely coming out, but... They're like the last... They're like the oldest type of... They're like the oldest things that aren't released yet, so it's almost certain that we're going to get Air Mage next set. Or next month's pack, which means maybe it'll be finally time to build Rika. Especially if Ragnaraka comes with it, which could totally be possible. I'm also thinking maybe next month might be Ritual Beast pack, and if that's the case, I definitely want to build Ritual Beast. That sounds like a fun deck. I have the Protoss already and everything, so maybe we do Ritual Beast next month, but I'm very close to building Labyrinth. I've been sitting 2 cards away from Salamangreat for so long, so it's very possible I might build one of these decks for next month then. I'm very close to Labyrinth. I'm very close to Salamangreat being kind of finished enough to feel happy about it. I could just totally make them right now if I wanted to. I'm just debating. I'm the type of person who's very cautious with using resources. I think this is a game where you want to be as cautious as possible. I definitely have a lot of like, I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I'd be pretty happy, but honestly, like maybe no. I think the best is good. I kind of want to get rid of both these for a card, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm happy with getting rid of those 2. These are probably kind of safe. These less safe. Oh, I don't know if I want to dust any of these, but I could. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Like, if I really wanted to like build decks, I think this is the worst one, right? So maybe this. I don't know. That one's like a maybe. No, not that one. That's definitely... Like, if I wanted to be, like, super duper, like, liberal with getting rid of stuff that I don't think is particularly worth keeping, like, I could definitely... No, not you. You're really important. Like, I don't really see myself ever actually building the Magic Spectre, so maybe I dust this. I can get rid of an Access Code Talker. I can get rid of you. I kind of want... Maybe I might make the Agnister at some point. Definitely can get rid of you, because you're a structure deck card, so I actually, like, explicitly don't need you. Maybe Hero someday. Rekindling might be good someday. I can see a world where that's good. I can get, like, these. I don't think I'm ever building those decks. Maybe the Sky Striker stuff. Definitely get rid of that. So, like... If I wanted to, I could get, like, a good 30 cards, basically. Or not 30, 10 cards, because 300. I was thinking the 3, but... I could make a good 10 URs if I want to. If I just wanted to, like, very liberally dust all the stuff I don't think I'm ever going to use. So, maybe someday I'll make those 2 decks, but I don't want to commit to that bit quite yet. Also, because I really wanted to make, like, I think 1 deck a month is a good spot to be at, because it gives you time to really, like, master that deck, and I think, like, making a pure run in Master with a single deck is pretty fun. It's only 11 o'clock. I want to stream for at least another half hour before I end. Usually for these Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams, I run them about 3 hours. So, let's do something a little different, because, actually, wait, do I need to do a rating duel? Is there a thing? There was last month. I don't know if that's an every month thing. There. Missions are down here now. I keep forgetting. Duel and Festival. Because you have to do another 16 duels and Festival, basically. I think it was just a one-time lifetime thing, wasn't it? Oh, counted once per season. Title coming soon. Good job, Matt. Good job, Konami. Okay, so I should duel in a rating duel, because if you duel 3 of those, you'll get a title. Okay, cool. Let's do that real quick, then. We'll do the 1 rating duel. I don't think it matters if I win or lose. You know what? We haven't played Ubel today. I also haven't had a game... Did I have a single game of Spright where I actually got to do my combo? Ever? I don't think I did. You know what? The title is Spright. So we'll do Spright. I kind of want to mess with Math Mech some more too, because I randomly opened an Ignat Master Pack Rabbit, which is kind of really interesting for Math Mech, I think. Because that turns the... Usually, like, if you have an ideal situation, the second card you discard off of Terahertz is not... The effect is kind of very slow. So having, like, a removal instead of a slow effect negate might be interesting. Yo, the rating duel music is kind of dope, though. Anyway, we're at a point where now it doesn't matter if I win or lose, because I don't really care about rating duels at all. They're just literally here to have an excuse to go through dailies and not have things be awful. I think for Pendulum, you really want to, if you only have a single negate, you want to hit the Electromite, I think. Why is the music so epic? I mean, I know why the music is epic, but it's just, this game is, very cool. Alright, this is the one we effect failure for Pend. And now they call by the grave. Ready? Oh wow, they didn't actually for once. My prediction skills are off today. Because, yeah, this gives them access to astrographs and a lot of other annoying stuff, so... There's still a Pen deck. They're still probably going to pop off stupid hard here off Electromite anyway. One negate against Pendulum is not super easy, because if you spend the negate early and they get off Electromite anyway, you're just so down bad. It's all... Ooh, that's a cool Royal. That's a good Royal. I like that a lot. You know what? I'm really sad that we really did not get to do... Look how beautiful the Royal Rare Melfi of the Forest is, though. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm so glad I got this. I crafted it like this. Like, oh, it's so pretty. Look at these floofy babies! They're so fluffy and they're so babies. Are you doing plays yet? Don't make me bring out my Ubel deck, I will. Don't make me bring out Ubel. Wait. Oh, monster effects, okay. Pendulum, you bring back like a whole bunch of people. You go into what, Appaloosa? I can beat Appaloosa with this deck. But we still have, we never got to do the actual full Spright combo. That's really funny. It's really unfortunate. So what, Appaloosa, IP. What's the actual end board from here, actually? I don't remember. I've thought about trying to build Pendulum. It seems fun. This one's way too expensive because you are That's the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant. Oh, that's right. You can go into Odd Eyes. That's annoying. What? That and then IP? Oh, right. You can go into Exceed first. Exceed, Special Summon. If you had like one more, you'd definitely go IP here so you can get this to the graveyard. Oh, you get to the graveyard now and then to go to IP. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, if this is their end board, it's annoying, but not unbeatable. Oh, Imperm is massive here. Wait, what? Can I have some fun here? Or is this just gonna immediately be Appaloosa, probably? I just don't want them to go into SP Little Knight. All I need to get is 3 monsters that stick after the runs out of interactions. Alright, so 2 Matt Appaloosa. That's fine. So 3 negates. If I can get through 3 negates and still have a bunch of monsters out, which I definitely can. Does this destroy it? If you do destroy the card. Okay. I might be able to get a really funny kill if I can get enough negates out. If I can get through 3 negates... Okay, we get it. You're doing the haha funnies. Can I please play my turn now? It's my turn, not your turn. Okay. Oh, wait. What is this? You have a graveyard effect. Oh, well that's annoying. Oh, I should have grabbed the card, but whatever. I don't need to. Alright. I'd probably still lose here. I think the extra effect might probably be enough. But I can try. I can certainly try. So the next effect is destroy. Gets destroyed. Okay. I think I unfortunately do not have enough here. It's close, but it's not... The fact that this exists is so annoying, by the way. What is with all the UL hate? I mean, it works on its own, so it's not just so annoying that it... This deck does definitely take strays from the UL hate. The problem, if this didn't destroy, I'd feel okay about it, but... Oh, wait, there is one other option we can go for here. It's so close to being good. Yeah, I don't see the... Well... I mean, we can try, I guess. We may as well try. Oh, I forgot about the max C part. The problem is he has a million cards now. But he can't currently actually get over this part of the board, so... We can try. It probably won't work, but we can try. Yeah, the problem is, like, even if I double Zeus, you can just use this to counter it. Yeah, okay, okay. And you know what? Just let him kill me so that we can get credit for the rating duel anyway. Also, we get to see the effect! Let's go! You know what? Worth it, because we got to see the animation finally. I love the Zeus animation. Alright, well, you can go ahead and kill me now. Yeah, this deck does... Do you need more cards? Do you need more cards? You have a hand of yes right now. Oh my god, just kill me, dude. Alright, I get it. You want to do your dailies. Cool, whatever. Have fun, buddy. I'm going back to playing Ubel after this. Pendulum. Look how expensive this deck is. That's a UR. That's a UR. That's a UR. That's just an R. That's a UR. That's a UR. That's a UR. That's a UR. Everything's UR. Just attack me. Just kill me. In game. Alright, we'll do some Iceberry after this and then call it. Let's get a good game of the Ice Barrier in the Waterwind event, the Loner deck. I'll show off the Loner deck real quick. We got to Master 1 though on stream. We didn't actually ever get to do the actual combo, I'm pretty sure, but we got to do some combos. Just kill me, please. You have lethal a million times over on board. Do you have... Is there... Yeah, okay, jeez. Was that necessary? Technically, I'm pretty sure if I lose, I still get credit for the rating duel. I was pretty close to being able to... If I had one more effect that I could do something with. That would have been really good. If I had one more effect to work with, I could have popped off there. I haven't had a situation yet where I've been able to win with the Shadow Mosquito effect, but it was close to me being able to do that right there. It would have been funny, but not today. Okay, so here's the deck if you weren't here earlier. This is the deck that I got to hit Master Duel with. Spright Double Cross definitely had some moments of being clutch today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Gamma Burst, Lethal Little Push is really good. Like, the deck still got to show off at the deck, I just never got a clean game where I was able to just do my full combo, but that's just kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you get the full combo off, like, you kind of popped off way too hard. Like, yeah, it's fun. I've gotten the full combo plenty of times in other ones, but just wasn't able to get it today. That's the Spright deck, though. If you look at the start of the stream, I'll explain all the actual things about it. But that's the choice. Look at the beautiful Royal Rares. They're so pretty. Okay, let's play a little bit with the Ice Barrier Lunner, and then we'll call it a stream. Because I still have to do more of this event here. So, the Ice Barrier... so, the Wind Water event has an Ice Barrier Loner. It's not great, but it's passable for the deck. You still get 3 Imperm, you still get 3 Ghost Mourner, so at least you have that going for you. The extra deck's a little janky, but I wish there was a better 8. I wish like the Adamantipator card was in here. That's like the one thing I think is missing. But otherwise, it's pretty good. You want to basically end on Lancia here to be able to do... Lancia to be able to summon Raiho and Georges for Floodgate effects. And also floats into Trish, and it's kind of annoying to deal with. This to protect it. Maybe, like, if the best thing I've found that you can end on is, like, a bunch of draws off this, too. It's okay. It's done the job of getting wins, because it's not a very high-power format anyway, because there's not too much you can do with Wind Water. Wind Water is probably the 2 weakest attributes in the game currently. There's not, like, super crazy stuff you can do with those. Also, this is just kind of a format where if you go second and they pop off, you just kind of concede because there's no penalty to losing in this, so you just kind of move on to the next game. So it's not a particularly fun thing. Like, you're not going to draw hand traps most likely because there's only 9 viable and the loner only gives you the 6. Not going to sit here and pretend like the loner is good, but it's enough to win the event and get all the gems, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's get like a good game of the Ice Barrier Loner in just to show it off, and then we will move on with going to wrap up the stream and do more Superstar Saga on Friday. That is the plan if you weren't here. What dis? You know what? I'm gonna just chill and watch some Speedway. Let's have some fun. We're gonna chill and watch. We'll see what Speedway can do. I've never watched a Speedway deck go off before. Do I even have a hand that's like, the hand's not terrible. I want so many other better cards. I mean, actually... There's a world where we get out Secret Guards and actually, if all his interaction is monster-based and targeting, I don't really know what Speedroid ends on, so... I'm going in blind right now. I don't know how Speedroid works at all. I've never really looked into it. Rubber band shooter! He's gonna shoot some rubber bands! Okay. Okay. Double yo-yo. There's a lot of cool material here, but what the heck are you gonna end on, buddy? Only synchros. Only wind water synchros he has access to. I mean, there's good wind water synchros. I don't know if has he been restricted to wind yet. Horse still. God, Speedroid's so weird. I do love it though. Okay, so only wind effects. So what can he end on for synchros for wind? Are you a wing? You're a wing. So maybe the clear wing stuff, maybe... Cork shooter. We'll watch this a bit, because I'm curious where this is going to go, and if we can't beat it, we'll just start rolling until we get a first place. I want to get one good game of Ice Paragon before we end. That's the final goal. We hit Master 1. We don't have to play ranked anymore. We can just mess around with the event. So I've never really gotten to stream the events before. Alright, Crystal Wing. Doesn't target, which is annoying. So there is one negate that I can't, like, stop. But I have 2 special summons, so... Alright, what do you do? Stardust Warrior... Okay, yeah, that's 2 interactions. Okay, it's starting to get kind of annoying here. You're starting to be very obnoxious. Are you done yet, son? So... he has a 10. No, he has a 7. Clearwing Fast Dragon. Which is now gone. Into another crystal. Okay. Maybe doable? Especially with Speaker. Maybe doable. I think we want this to be negated first. No, that's my only tuner. But I really want this one to actually get... I mean, they're both going to get negated, though, I think. Alright. Kind of really hoping he negates this, actually. Cool. Oh, is this one targeting? No. Alright, we'll still go with you. I think we now wins to... Oh, wait, this is gonna... Let's just get this to actually... Let's make him have to use this, I think. Okay, you're letting me get a card, which you're probably going to negate, but you're letting me get a card. Maybe I can go from here enough? Alright, is he going to negate this? No. Okay, that's actually kind of a problem. I was kind of hoping he was going to negate that one, not gonna lie. What about this? You don't let me negate this? Yeah, okay. This deck is not exact. It's a loner deck. You're not going to win against an actual deck going second, let's be honest here. It was close to being good, though. It was close to being good. I only had to get through like 10,000 more negates. That's all. Yeah, the loner's not gonna win going second. I don't think most of the decks in this format are gonna be in a format without hand traps are gonna win going second. To be honest, let's get a good game going first in. Show off what the deck can do. It's a loner. Like, it's not gonna be very good. His hand's incredible though. His hand's very good. I could. Oh, you're a tuner. Interesting. Could just special summon you out. Could just special summon you out. Could just straight up special summon this guy out, actually, which I think I am gonna do. The goal here is to get Mirror Master on the board. I'm not gonna explain the cards. Essentially, these guys can special summon. This is a searcher. I'll explain the cards after this. I just realized I forgot to explain the cards. We absolutely want to get the Mirror Mage back, I'm pretty sure here. And we grab Speaker, and we're off to the races. Is that a droll? Yes, sir. Can I... Yes, no, maybe, possibly. Well, either way, we still get our big boy, so that's all that matters to me. Wait. Oh, wait, there might be a way to do this. No, I don't think there is, unfortunately. Well, we're gonna make the big boy anyway. Yeah, I still have to eat this. The droll kind of hurts the plan a lot, but whatever. I can get up to, what, 9 still? We'll still do it. Yeah, the troll sucks, but what can you do? Because normally I'd be able to draw a bunch of cards off this and hopefully make plays. Can't really do that. Guess I'll just make a Coral Dragon just to draw a card later. Just call it there. This is the biggest card. As long as this doesn't get negated, we're kind of still set. If this does get negated, then I cry. Like I said, the loner decks aren't particularly good. But they're passable. You can still complete the event. You just have to kind of button mash through some annoying things. It's Flu. Oh boy, I hate Flu. Actually, I mean, I have an infinite impermanence to kill Flu, though. Did you actually... Okay. Okay. I mean, don't you literally know what the top 3 cards of your deck are? Or no, does that shuffle? What did you add? Calorie. Oh, well, that's the Imperm negate. Unfortunate. I will eat your Robina. Yeah, calorie is annoying because it's just gonna negate the thing. I know Imperm is just not going to work anymore because of the calorie. Because he can just tribute. Oh, he used it, though. Well, maybe there's a chance after all. Because he's going to still need to get more monsters. He's going to need to get himself a couple of monsters to have a chance here. He's going to need to get himself a Robina. But he can't get a Robina without... if it gets impermed. Perhaps there may be hope after all. Yeah, I don't know why he used the calorie. I mean, I guess he just didn't have another flu in hand to do stuff with. Now, if he has another way to get the combo started, we're going to start crying a little bit, but that's fine. We still have a board. We have a hand of stuff I can do. Okay, cool. Let's do one more, because that was not an ideal showing of the deck. I want to get, like, a good showing of the deck here. Of the loner. Where, like, things actually happen. Let me go first so we can just get a quick... Okay, well maybe we can just sit here and cry. Listen, no one said Water Wind was a good format. It's not. It's kind of very... It exists. It's less painful than other things that have existed. Alright, if he like plays a nice barrier card, I'm just going to instant concede because I don't want to deal with it. Oh wait, they had me go first. Well, that's not good. He's probably going to kill me. Well, whatever. Let's see what we can do with the combo here. In this case, do I actually want to... No, I don't want to discard that. I still discard the Mirror Mage, obviously. And we summon the... I'll summon the Hexa Spirit this time because I have the Medallion. I have everything I need for Ice Made barrier cards, anyway. I mean, we can even search the... We can even search one of the spell traps. I kind of want to, actually. Because I can still Medallion into George's. And there we go. George's. Oh, wait, but now I can't get the General out. I didn't really think of that through. Actually, I still can, technically. Because I can still... Yeah, hang on. I can Freezing Chains. Perhaps there is a play I can make here, after all. We'll grab a Frozen Domain. Wow, this is like extra interaction here. Let's dump something with this quickly. Actually, I think I dumped the 3 here so I can go into another 8. This is interesting. This got very weird. Okay. This one got like super weird. What do I have for an 8? Like the Pack Rabbit is okay. Or do I just keep these for more Ice Barrier cards? I think I probably just do. I can go into a 7. Wait, I'm playing this one weird. Okay, let me think about this. I'll just still go into the pack bit, I think. Let's just play this honest. It has a floating effect, which is okay. We can then go Speaker, Special Summon. We can then Tribute it to activate Mirror Mage's ability, which lets us summon 3 tokens, increase the level by 3, which lets us do a bunch of syncery goodness. Go into Coral Dragon. Yeah, we can make plays from here for sure. I was kind of hoping I could find a way into the other 10, but I didn't see it, and I don't feel like sitting here calculating for a deck like this. So we'll go Coral, we'll just do the usual plays. Maybe I draw into the Ice Jade card, which will let me get into the Agrim, and then we have like an insanely good board here, but... So we go into this. This draws us 4 cards actually, because we get 3 because we use 3 non-tuners to go into it. And then 1 off the Coral Dragon itself. Activate this. Activate this. And then we're probably just gonna end up getting evenly matched anyway, and I'll just cry. Oh my god, we did get the Ice Jade though. I mean, we have, like, all of the cards here. It'll be a shame when he evenly matches us. I'm not even gonna bother with the Ice Barrier here. I'm gonna keep it as a thing to discard off this guy's effect. This is a good graveyard effect, but it's not a very good... It's a very good graveyard effect, it's not a very good, like, trap. Turns out the actual Ice Barrier is kind of garbage. Not the Kaiju, and now he's gonna Regaki me. Well, I can actually still get this, though. Still counts as a summon, which lets me get this. And this is an actual good play that basically ruins monster effects, but of course they have to actually, yeah, here we go. Oh boy. Going second, Dex. I should have just activated the thing immediately. Float into you. Float into you. Do you count as a Synchro Summon? It is treated as a Synchro Summon. Love Pack just kinda... we still float into this, I think. So Pac-Bit kind of can recurse himself a little bit here, which is nice. It's only once per turn, yeah. Okay. Ah, Lyrilisk. Well, whatever. If we die, we die. I'm just gonna turn off the thing. I don't see myself doing this for a while. Actually, is this on main phase only? No. So, if he destroys this, we can get the actual Trishula out. And there's another Kaiju! What the heck? That's rude. I don't actually know what Lyrilisk does from here. Well, whatever. We got the actual, like... You saw what it can do. It just got dismantled. It got dismantled by going second deck, but you saw what it can do, so I'm counting it for the stream anyway. So we're gonna wrap it up after this battle and go to bed. That's a guy. You know what? I'm excited to see how I get one shot killed by Lurilisk anyway. Is this not once per turn? Oh, you just didn't use it before. I don't know, I'm not paying attention. Look at these little birds. Look at these birds. They're just birding. Can't believe I got Darkhold on stream. If I was smart, I would have... I forgot Kaijus could happen and probably would happen. I was expecting to be able to, like, have a chance to do this. I should have just, like, done it immediately for safety. We would have instantly won. But I don't really care, because, you know, there's no penalties to losing in the event. You're just here to have fun and get a few, you know, 30 packs or so. Is this gonna be the good of the enemy? Oh, it's just you again. Wait. Why do I care about this again? Oh, your effect isn't once per turn. Help, it's not ending. Just kill me. If I had an ice barrier monster, this would be beautiful, but I don't. Shame that this card doesn't count. Oh my god, it doesn't stop! I'm very confused right now where this is going. I'm sure I'm probably dead, but... Ah. Okay. I take battle damage. But you don't kill me, do you? Am I dead here? 26... 19... 32? I don't think I'm dead here. I don't think I'm dead here. Don't I just win here? I think I win in the weirdest way possible. Like, cool, I can't get destroyed by that, but I can just use this guy's effect. Alright, we use... Alright, I just do this, actually. It's really funny that this is the card I'm killing with right now. Oh wait, can I not target? Oh, I can't target it. Well, okay, maybe. Wait. Cannot be. Why can't I target it? Catch one spirit from the. Huh? Wait a minute. Where am I missing this? So detach one material from this card. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. It's not destroying it though. It's. Am I missing why I can't target it with this? I'm apparently missing something here. Alright, well, I can still do stuff here, so... we send... Do I have one of you in the graveyard already? I do. I'm not sure why that couldn't target, but whatever. Alright, whatever, we'll make it work. Special summon you. Special summon you. What do you want? Cool. Do I have one of you in the graveyard? Time. Okay, yeah. "30 seconds, go! Go! You, I guess. Panic! No, I don't have time! I'm crying. I'm sobbing. Alright, whatever, we lose. I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know how to get the Trishula. I don't know how this deck works enough because it's just a lower deck that I haven't played a lot. I don't know why. Okay, I don't actually understand why Pac-Bit didn't work there. I'm kind of confused. Gonna be on. Oh man, now I have an even 50 because I just took a loss there. That's just unfortunate. Whatever. I don't quite understand. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually understand why it worked like that. Oh, I am out of gems. Well, guess I'll start stockpiling for next pack. Alright, well, we got to show that up. I don't know how... There was probably a way to get the Trishula that could have banished, but I couldn't target before, which is really weird. I don't actually get that one. Either way, I'm too tired. I'm kind of Yu-Gi-Oh'd out. I think we call the stream for now. So if you're wondering how this deck works, essentially, you want to get into, like, Lancia to set up floodgates. You can then have your banishing and that. This is supposed to protect you from those effects, and I kind of botched that. This is supposed to, you know, I was trying to see if I could get to this, and I couldn't. I couldn't get there fast enough. There was definitely a way to do it. I should have won that game. I do not understand why this did not target Islarisk. I did not see targeting protection on the card, but maybe I misread it. I'm kind of confused. I don't quite get it, but whatever, it didn't work, so kind of threw my plan for a loop there. But as you can see, even just off just the Ice Bear Trap in the graveyard, I'll still go for a full combo. It just didn't work well. So, Yeah, wasn't quite sure how to go through that one, but that's fine. It happens. Why are you a UR? That's gross. Why are you a UR? There was probably something I could have done somewhere to make it work, but I didn't know how. Oh well. So yeah, you basically, the new card of the deck is the Mirror Mage, which adds a card, which is search when it's sent to the graveyard, which is really good. And you can get a bunch of tokens. If I'd gone to 6, did I have a way to get it? I don't know. There was probably a way to do it somehow with this, between this and this. The problem is for Trish, you have to have 2 non-tuners, and I just was not. I needed to get to like a 6, a 2, and a 1. This actually, okay, wait, I think the way to do it was I could have gone into Briannak. I could have gone into, I should have done, I should not have gotten rid of this guy if I had kept this guy around. Yeah, I'm not really sure. My mind does not process this deck enough quite yet. I don't really have any intention of actually building this deck. It's just solely for the loaner in the event. So, Mirror Mage, so yeah, this can discard to search for a tuner. This guy is, or this is a good just 1 card Synchro 10, which is important for the deck. This can discard a card from deck to graveyard, which can be the Mirror Mage for a search. Georges is insane, because as long as you have an Ice Bind every monster, you can special summon it and special something from your hand or discard, which is the Mirror Mage. So basically, this searches this, discards this, searches this, reborns this, you pop off. That's basically how the deck works, for the most part. And you use this as like as other searches, because the fact that this is only not once per turn is insane. You have a tribute, you have a kind of swap out from deck sort of card, you have a graveyard effect. It's okay. It can win games. It can get you through the event. I'm not super good at it because I completely botched that turn, but whatever. Hey, question. Hi, answer. You have a question, I can answer it. Otherwise, I am going to be wrapping up the stream though. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask, and I will do my best to answer, but I am going to wrap things up. It is almost midnight, which is around where I want to cut it off for a Monday, usually. But I'll let you ask a question before I end the stream. So yeah, this is the deck I was playing earlier for those who weren't there before. I'll leave that on the screen. I kind of explained all the choices during the first part of the stream, so if you are curious about it. Blue Eyes or Red Eyes? Ooh, honestly, Blue Eyes probably, but if Red Eyes ever got interesting support, I feel like the Red Eyes support is not, like, very... Red Eyes just has a fundamental issue in general, which I think has tarnished the Red Eyes brand, of just not having a clue what the heck the deck wants to do. It really doesn't know what the deck wants to do. Why does Red... Is it just because it has the word eyes? Do I have to put a dash in it, or it doesn't work? Okay, cool. Red Eyes just really has an issue. Like, I think the upcoming Metamorph deck that was announced is very interesting, so if that kind of counts as, like, a Red Eyes card, that's kind of cool. But it's kind of more of a Metamorph thing than a Red Eyes thing. Blue Eyes, I think, just has more interesting support. Best OG monster... See, the problem is, like, it's so hard to conflate the old, like, the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game versus the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, anime. Like, I liked Dark Magician the best, because, you know, basic, but I also thought the playstyle of, like, not as high attack, but, like, really cool spellcastery effects back in, like, the old days of Dark Magician with, like, Curtain and Dark Magic Attack and Thousand Knives and all that stuff was, like, really cool. So, Dark Magician is probably my favorite, like, the original archetypes. But Blue Eyes, I'm tempted by the new Blue Eyes support. You're not going to see much of it here, but the new Blue Eyes support is pretty cool coming out. So, very excited for the Blue Eyes stuff that'll be coming out eventually. I might give it a try. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how actually good it is. It really depends on how much they ban, because I think the game needs a bigger ban list before something like Blue Eyes could ever truly be good. But you gotta admit that this is a darn cool new boss monster for the OG people. Dragon Master Magia is dope. It should not cost nearly as much as it does in the TCG, that's for sure. But it is a cool boss monster. And I know if the new Blue Eyes support, this becomes very viable with that. So Blue Eyes definitely gets all the actual game love currently. OG or new? In terms of like what, the anime, the like archetype, like design, aesthetic, or like the like gameplay mechanics? Because I do like modern Yu-Gi-Oh. I think modern Yu-Gi-Oh has a very unique niche in the card game archetypes, just like a bit. And if they just were better at balancing quicker and more like heavy, like I think they need to be a bit more. I think they need to stop. I think the issues of Yu-Gi-Oh are entirely based on just like the fact that it is about making money, which unfortunately is the reality of the world, and there's really not much you can do about it. But a lot of their decisions are kind of just greedy, and I kind of hope someday maybe they realize that maybe they shouldn't strangle their game with greed too much, because there's a lot of physical design decisions with the actual card game that give it a lot of issues, not banning things and you know, pushing the power level too high and then not banning quick enough because they want the high priced stuff to stay high priced for a while so they can cash in on it. So they don't ban as quickly as they should, which means you get really bad metas at times, and like just the whole tournament situation's a travesty over there. Like physical Yu-Gi-Oh is just not something I'd recommend, unfortunately. Master Duel is pretty fun and it's cheap, and like I've done everything Hero for free, but physical Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of in shambles. And I really hope Konami doesn't starve it off of they being too greedy. They need to make some like changes. They need to really rethink their game plan, I think. I think everyone would agree with that. But outside of that, like, glaring issue with modern Yu-Gi-Oh, I actually think it, like, design-wise, it has a very unique space in the game that I think old Yu-Gi-Oh didn't really have. Like, I think this whole, like, fast-paced, your deck is one giant engine, like, well-oiled machine that does all these things, and a lot of things are decided only on a couple turns. I think there is definitely room in the card design space for that type of game to exist, and Yu-Gi-Oh does do a really good job at that, and I kind of like that gameplay style. It's really something that you really have to be like very much like in for, because if you're more for traditional cards, obviously it's not going to work very well. But I think modern Yu-Gi-Oh has some really good strengths that I do prefer over old Yu-Gi-Oh. Old Yu-Gi-Oh had a lot of was really interesting, but like, and that's why I think I do like a lot of the newer Yu-Gi-Oh animes too, like, because as the game evolved to become more complex, they could do more interesting things with the anime. OG Yu-Gi-Oh has some really awesome moments. Yugi versus Strings, just super interesting sort of stuff. There were some like really cool moments, but I don't think you can ever like I think there's just some really cool moments that can only be done with a game that has advanced as far as it does. Like, there's some really cool Vrains moments. There's even some cool moments in Zexal that I really, really like that I think old Yu-Gi-Oh could never capture. So I think I do lean towards new more than OG. But OG always has a special place in my heart because I grew up with the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, so I do love the OG. I thread the line between Yu-Gi Boomer and a lover of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's hard to pick one or the other fully because both are special in their own way. Sorry, that was a really complicated answer, but I like giving a very thorough answer to that question because I thought it was interesting. And then, you know what else I'd like, actually? I'll thread that needle. I'll thread both sides together into a beautiful thing. The fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Does such a good job of taking old archetypes, giving them a fresh coat of paint, and making them relevant. They do make a decent job of doing that for a lot of things. Be it like nostalgia archetypes from the anime, be it just old beloved archetypes in the past, because I know Ritual Beast is likely coming to Master Duel soon, because that got a fresh coat of paint that was really cool. The Yubel deck is like the best deck in Master Duel, arguably, at the moment, and that's like, you know, based on GX anime very heavily, obviously. It's Yubel. They do a decent job of keeping archetypes of this stuff. Blue Eyes is getting a whole wave of new support that actually looks really cool and potentially actually good. So they do a good job of making sure old archetypes still have like interesting new playstyles. Like someday they'll make a new Dark Magician deck. They're making a Metal Morph themed deck based on Joey versus Bandit Keith. That seems kind of cool. They do a lot of stuff threading the OG and the modern together, and I do appreciate that a lot. I hope that kind of answers your question. It kind of did, kind of didn't. I like the modern Yu-Gi-Oh game. I'll always have a special place in my heart for the OG anime, but I also really love Reigns too, so it's hard to pick a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime. All of them are kind of good in their own way, in my opinion. I'd probably rate Arc V the worst, thinking about it, but not by much. It's not... I mean, I guess 7s. I don't really care about 7s because I don't really care about Brush Duel, but maybe if I gave it a chance I would, so I can't really judge that one. Of the ones I can judge, probably Arc V is my least favorite, but... Never been the biggest Pendulum person, honestly. There's a reason why I haven't really bothered making a Pendulum deck in this yet, and don't really have any interest in it. Well, okay, the real reason is because it's expensive as sin, but you know, we're not talking about that. Okay, I've ranted enough. If I don't get any more questions in the next minute, I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream because I am tired, and I don't want this to run too long because I think the 3 to 4 hour mark is the perfect time for a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Friday, for those of you who were not here last time, on Friday I will be doing more. I'm playing Superstar Saga, the Mario and Luigi game, in preparation to play Brotherhood in November. So I'm going through the OG game again, just for fun. Next Monday, I think I will almost definitely lock in that I am doing a Link's Awakening randomizer. So you have that to look forward to next Monday. And then, you know, probably next month I'll be playing the new Zelda game. So if you're new to the channel and that any of that interests you, feel free to, you know, just subscribe, like, give any support you can if you want to follow it. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, where I will try to announce things, at least when they go live. Really should get better at talking more on there in general. Maybe I should start doing that. Or you can join the Discord community. The link's in the description below. I like to interact with the Discord community. If you ever have any questions, you can ask me anything there. Just ping me and I'll try to answer when I can. Or sometimes I share stuff there. Or if I just need opinions, I will ask the Discord their opinion on stuff sometimes. So feel free to join the community if you are interested in it. Just come hang out. We're a bunch of nice people, I hope. It's so wrong. But that's the game plan going forward. Thank you all for watching Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually got to Master 1 on stream. It was a very anticlimactic journey to Master, but it was a journey to Master nonetheless. Spright did get there. I am going to go ahead and call things for today. Thank you all for watching. Select7DX signing out. I'll see you all in the next one on Friday for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.